Morning.
Morning.
Just doing my Gavin James impression there. It's really bad. Good morning. It's Thursday, the 6th of September.
6th.
And it is an awful morning outside. It's kind of wet again.
Horrible.
Horrible.
It's very wintry.
Very wintry this morning, actually. Yeah, it's quite dark again, as you can imagine, and we're going to see further heavy showers across most parts of the county today. We'll see temperatures of about 14 or 15, so a little bit cooler than they were yesterday. But there will be the odd dry patch this morning, and then into the afternoon it'll be wet again. So bear that in mind.
We'll check out today's papers in full about 7:10 during the programme once we get going. Just some of the big stories in the front pages of the papers this morning. Budget row erupting over pay for social service workers. It threatens to overshadow the coalition's budget preparations. A man trespassed in what was supposed to be a secure area of a Cork secondary school, a girls' school, and spoke in a sexual and suggestive way to two students. That's pretty worrying, isn't it? You think a school would be a fairly secure place. That's another story in the front page of today's Irish Examiner. And there's a photograph of a butcher with a load of sausages in front of him. It's a good photo, Andrew, isn't it?
It's a great shot, yeah.
This is all about the Guinness World Records and some of the unusual records in it. This is a butcher. His name is Barry John Crowe. He's from Cavan. He's just 28. And Barry John can make, wait for it, 78 sausages in 1 minute.
Yeah, it's one of those photographs as well that you're looking at kind of, they look unreal.
And do you ever see, like sausage, it's pretty complicated. Like,
I've seen
fill 'em,
yeah.
tie them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Squeeze them.
There was do you remember Come With Me Through the Magic Door on Bosco? Mm-hmm. There was one once where they went to a sausage factory. I thought it was class.
I was just going to say, I assume it was child friendly because that would be terrifying.
Oh yeah, no, the pigs were already dead.
This was just the sausage.
The meat was already minced.
Right.
But I remember thinking, I think I'd like to work in a sausage factory. Some of the other people in the world records, Andrew, there's Betty Goathart. She's 85 and she's the world's oldest forming female trapeze artist.
Nice.
Pretty cool. 85. And there's a woman called Betsy from Wiltshire. I find a lot of the Guinness World Records just ridiculous, silly crap. She's got one of those, unfortunately, Betsy. I'm sorry about that, but you've created the largest knitting needles in the world at 4.4 metres long. They'll be very useful, and you're changing the world, really. The Times Ireland edition, Fine Gael readies its troops for snap poll, says the Times. The Times, the other version of the Times, the original. Leo Varadkar ruling out an autumn general election. Lots more on the Moscow row as well, the Novichok attacks.
They've named two lads, haven't they?
They've named two nationals as suspects in those poisoning cases, and Theresa May going all out on that. She's pretty trying to deflect a bit from the whole Brexit situation, I would imagine. No links to organised crime and drugs arrests of Rachel Allen's son, says the Irish Independent this morning. And there's some of the big stories.
The top trends in Ireland this morning. Gogglebox Ireland is back. It was on last night, and it featured an appearance of Michael T. Higgins, Michael D. Higgins Tea Cozy.
Oh, yes. Yeah, okay.
What is Life 75 is trending as well. It's Mary Robinson was speaking at Trinity College in Dublin yesterday for Schrödinger at 75. It was a symposium. Black 47, it's a film that's out in Ireland today, and it's what people are describing as Ireland's Braveheart or Django Unchained, and it's all about an epic famine drama. But by all accounts from the reviews, again, without seeing anything about it really, the reviews are quite good for this film.
Yeah, I think it's like a revenge drama set during the famine, rather than kind of just misery about the famine.
Yeah, it's called Black 47 and is out in Ireland in Irish cinemas today.
Cool.
And Rachel Bland is trending. Rachel Bland you probably wouldn't have heard of, but Rachel is a BBC journalist and a newsreader who sadly died yesterday. She was only 40 years old and she died from an incurable cancer. And she spoke quite brilliantly. I just kind of researched her last night. Spoke quite brilliantly about cancer and about her family and life after death for her family and so on. She had a #1 podcast in the UK, but at 40 years of age, and there's been so many brilliant people come out, famous broadcasters tweeting and talking about her since she died yesterday. Very sad story. 40 years of age is obviously very young, but
very, very sad. And her colleagues went on air yesterday and had the show must go on, and they were very, very upset doing their shows. Really sad.
She only tweeted on Monday that she knew obviously she had an incurable cancer, but she was only told Monday that it was days she had to live, and obviously then lasted 2 and died. So very sad story. Rachel Bland. You'll probably see more about her in some of the papers this morning as well. Vanilla ice. I just said to Elaine, there's not many things when it comes to flights that I'm fearful of. I don't have a fear of getting on a plane or anything like that. But this is one that would genuinely terrify me if it happened. But Vanilla Ice is in the papers as well. He's revealed that he was on board that Emirates flight that was detained at New York's JFK with a bunch of people after falling ill, some of which actually were taken off on stretchers.
I think there was about 100 people sick, was there?
Yeah, like if a bunch of people start getting sick, like if someone's coughing and spluttering, that happens. We all do that. You can sit in any shop in the world and that happens.
Yeah.
If you're on a plane, it happens too. But if a bunch of people start getting violently ill like that would terrify me. That's kind of like World War Z zombie crack.
Well,
not really,
presumably it's something they ate on the plane.
And again, that's hopefully what it is. But, you know, at the same time, you'd be terrified when a bunch of people
horrible.
are literally dropping like flies around you and you're like, what's going on here? So, yeah, he's in the papers this morning.
I wondered, did Vanilla Ice entertain them all by singing Ice Ice Baby on repeat? Can you name another song by Vanilla Ice? He had another one, didn't he?
I did, yeah. I think we have it on our system, actually.
Okay, we'll have a look for
it. I can't is the answer. I can't.
Okay, we found out yesterday as well what the top-selling brands in Ireland are. So I've got the top 10 here, and I'm going to see how many of these you and me bought in the past week.
Okay.
All right? At number 10, Red Bull.
Yes.
No. Jacobs. Yes.
No.
That's like the crackers and stuff. Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Extra, as in extra chewing gum. Yes. 7-Up. No, not in the past week. No. But I would buy it sometimes.
And I suppose, let me just go back as well on the Jacobs Cream Crackers. I didn't buy them this week, but I would have bought them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry,
them
for the purposes of the survey, we need to be this week. Yeah,
sorry.
Sorry. Come back to me. Lucozade.
Yes, I have.
Oh, I love Lucozade. Andrew, I'm a little bit older than you. Not much, I know. Do you remember the Lucozade in the paper?
Yes.
Oh, you do? Cool.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so any of you youngster millennials, you might remember Lucozade used to come wrapped in paper, like orangey red kind of... What do you call it?
Total waste.
It's awful. Plastic. Yeah. Right, so where were we? Number 5, Tato. Yes.
No.
Number 4, Avonmore.
No.
No. Anyway. Number 3, Brennan's.
Yes.
Number 2, Cadbury Dairy Milk.
Yes.
And the number 1 brand in Ireland in the past year, Coca-Cola.
Oh my God, yes. So of that list, 3 I didn't, 7 I bought in the past week.
Yeah, I know, it's amazing. These are Ireland's biggest selling brands. So things like as well, by the way, doing well, Dairy Gold, Kinder, Hunky Dories, Keelings, Aptimal, Pepsi, Flavins, all doing well as well.
I've also bought
list.
3 of those this week.
Yeah, I've bought a lot of those ones too.
Jesus. That's mad to think that in just the past 7 days, you and I have bought that much of the top brands.
Yeah, well, that's why they're the top brands.
That's why they're the top brands, Andrew.
That's why we're the top.
That's mental.
Videographers.
Just a quick one before we finish. Yesterday I was sitting in traffic going home, right? Sitting in my car, and next thing I looked to the car alongside me. He was in the lane alongside me, this guy, in a Passat, I think it was.
Yeah.
Anyway, the car was all done up, pure decent.
Yeah.
What I couldn't figure out, can someone please explain to me, right? Now, you obviously are watching this now, right?
Is that you?
No. That's very hard to see.
That's the steering wheel.
Right? So, that's the steering wheel. This guy was I'd say he was about 22, 23.
Was he a boy racer lad?
I'd say he was, but this is the thing, right? Whatever about looking cool and pure decent, how in Christ's name can he see?
It's dangerous.
Like he was like the steering wheel was here, and he was like peering over it. I was sitting in traffic, kind of going, here, and he was driving I think it was a Passat, which is a fairly long car.
Yeah. Oh, it's very dangerous.
Anyway, I don't know how people do it, but I spotted you man yesterday and I was just like, physically, how are you doing this, man?
I see one person every day who should not have a driving licence. Definitely. And I don't drive that much. Yeah. I see one person every day I go, shouldn't have a licence. I'm sorry if you think that that's an okay way to drive. And I'm not even talking about people driving too fast. Crazy stuff.
Stupid stuff.
Crazy stuff. Anyway, I was asked yesterday by one of our colleagues here, can I cook? To which I answered, yes. Now I'm appearing on some kind of cook-off thing. And I'm cooking against one of our government, one of our TDs. I'm going to be cooking against them. It's going to be a competition.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'll give you more details on that. But you remember last year I did the thing on Kerry as well?
Yes.
For They Live Life, Donald Walsh Foundation. Well, they're doing one again next month, and I just want to say hi to all the lads in Kerry as well. They're doing it for Cycle Against Suicide, which is going on at the moment as well. So best of luck to them. But it's not me and it's not you, I take it.
No, it's
being
not
the
me.
celebrity chef. The Liberty.
Details on Elaine's cook-off then coming up.
Yeah, we'll tell you which TD I'm cooking against.
We'll rock on because we're out to go live, lads.
Yep.
Where's the cap? Enjoy the day.
Bye.
We'll talk to you in a minute. Good luck.